Hey folks, and welcome to CarStarz' 10 Wild Facts about Bill's 95 Dodge Ram truck in the 1996 hit movie, Twister. First off, I would like to thank some people who helped me gather a large portion of today's movie vehicle behind-the-scenes information, saving me a ton of time on this one. So, a big kudos goes to the very dedicated folks over at the Facebook group by the name of the Paxton Mobile, and in particular a Mr. Mel Roswell, who collected a lot of this information directly from former crew members of the film. Mel has also created one of the most incredibly accurate Twister Ram truck replicas out there that we'll get into a bit later on. Among being a wealth of information about the film, this group has been a rescue team of sorts that have done a lot to save and preserve some actual screen-used vehicles and other props from the movie, such as this screen-used J10 Jeep and its Dorothy prop. So make sure to check the Paxton Mobile group out on Facebook, folks. Fact number 1. There were reportedly 6 different Chrysler-supplied 1995 model 4x4 long bed club cab SLT Laramie trim Dodge Ram pickups provided to the studio for use in the making of the film. Some were 2500 models, while others were 1500 models, as more keen-eyed viewers may have noticed throughout the movie. It should be noted that despite the 3500 model badging you see on some of the trucks in the movie, there weren't really any 3500 model Ram trucks used in the film. Each truck was prepped to fulfill a specific purpose for a scene, such as being rigged for a particular stunt, or dedicated to a specific practical special effects scene, or used as a hero truck, and or a section camera vehicle. Fact number 2. As for what was powering these Rams, there were a few different engines used. The 2500 model trucks were equipped with a V10, outputting around 300 net horsepower. However, the 1500 model trucks were optioned with either 5.2 or 5.9 liter V8 engines, putting out between 220 and 230 net horsepower. All trucks had automatic transmissions. One of the 2500 model trucks used originally came with a Cummins diesel engine, but it was switched to a V10 as the diesel engine proved to produce too much noise interference in testing. It should also be noted that the V8 engine sound was dubbed in to make all the trucks sound the same on screen as well. Fact number 3. The second generation Dodge Ram, produced from 1994 to 2002, was a pivotal moment for Dodge. It represented a daring gamble that ended up paying off in more ways than one. Dodge boldly departed from the boxy lines of its predecessor and other company rivals of the time for that matter, introducing a completely revamped body style like never seen before in a pickup truck. The new Ram featured a bold front grille, muscular fenders, and a sleek aerodynamic profile, making it stand out in a big way as it looked significantly different than any other truck on the market at the time. The Ram received a significant reworking, prioritizing comfort with better seating and enhanced ergonomics. Dodge understood that a truck wasn't merely a tool, it was also a space where people spent a considerable amount of time. In retrospect, Dodge's decision to overhaul the Ram's design was a calculated risk, one that resonated with truck enthusiasts and set the stage for future success. The second-gen Ram remains an iconic chapter in automotive history. Fact number 4. Literally, the most explosive moment in the film, the falling tanker truck explosion scene, was indeed a real and quite powerful explosion that was damaging to the close-range oncoming Ram truck used in the stunt. As per Bill Paxton's stunt double stunt driver Christopher J. Tuck, this was a scary stunt to perform, and not only did the force of the explosion shatter the plexiglass-backed windshield of the Ram as depicted in the film, but it even pushed the whole truck itself about 3 feet sideways while he was driving towards the blast. They actually had to do this stunt twice because of a misplaced camera on the first attempt, despite the stunt work itself being successful on the first take. The final scene we see in the movie, however, was a mix of both times that the stunt was performed. Fact number 5. The very entertaining house rolling scene took several different custom-built sets over a few different locations to achieve, and although some of the scene was CGI, the truck parts of it were indeed real prepared stunts that one of the Ram trucks plowed through and jumped out of at speed. Christopher was the stunt driver for this scene as well and described the Ram 4x4 truck as very tough and able to take a serious beating and keep going. But, and I'm quoting Chris directly here, it didn't fly well and landed like a brick. There was even a lightweight aluminum prop house replica created and dropped on the Ram as it was driven by Chris and another stunt person in the passenger seat for this part of the scene. The falling large farm equipment debris scene was also done practically in the same fashion as well, using lightweight aluminum replicas being dropped on and near the truck. Fact number 6. Some of the Ram trucks were towed behind a trailer with a massive jet engine from a 707 jet attached to it that was propelling prepared debris towards the vehicles and actors in many scenes. Yeah, I'm sure that was totally safe, right? Yikes. Just as in this debris flinging scene here, the prepared hail was indeed actually real ice chunks being propelled at the truck and actors. Man, that had to hurt. Humans and vehicles alike certainly took a beating to create this masterpiece of a film, that's for sure. In fact, across the half-dozen Ram trucks alone playing the role of Bill's truck, they tore through over a dozen tires and trashed around 20 windshields too. Those numbers alone should tell you that the sets for this movie were indeed real danger zones for sure. Fact number 7. So, what happened to the Ram trucks used in the movie after filming? Do they still exist today, you ask? Well, despite some unproven claims online by people stating to have owned trucks from the film, in actuality, the Ram trucks were not resold to the public after filming concluded, so those claims are false. As you'd expect, most of the Ram trucks were damaged beyond repair via stunt work, and all of them, badly damaged or not, were crushed after production due to insurance liabilities concerns as per the deal between Dodge and the studio. Fact number 8. Quite unexpectedly, coming this summer, 28 years after the original Twister movie, we're finally getting a direct sequel to the original movie called Twisters. And holding true to the original film automotive-wise, this new Ram truck commercial of a movie continues yet again, as it seems there will be another Storm Chasers modified heavy-duty red Ram truck stealing the spotlight. Even more so this time too, as it seems there will be multiple Ram trucks featured in this one, as that looks like a recent model TRX White Ram there among the Storm Chasers team rigs as well. Although the timing seems a bit late to say the least, hopefully this new modern Twisters movie will match up to the authenticity of the original and not disappoint. Fact number 9. As for replicas of the Twister Ram truck, there have been quite a few of them spotted out there over the years, probably due to it being a pretty low-cost movie vehicle to replicate, considering the base truck is just a stock Dodge Ram, or at least it used to be pretty cheap until recently, that is. One such replica example that sold at a Barrett-Jackson auction back in 2019 was this mediocre 1998 base Ram replica that sold for only $11,000. However, it should be noted that the value of good condition, low mileage examples of second generation Dodge Rams have increased significantly even since then, and now can reach over $30,000 often, such as this very nice 2500 V10 model Ram that sold for $33,000 just last year. Getting back to the previously mentioned and quite possibly the best, most well-known replica out there to date, Mel's Ram, aka the Paxton Mobile. Mel went to great lengths to make his Twister Ram replica as accurate as possible. As per Mel, this project represents 10 years of research and an over $30,000 investment. A large portion of the time, focus, and funds were put towards the extremely accurate Dorothy 2 prop replica. Mel went as far as sourcing original parts, fabricating the metalwork, and 3D printed the parts himself that he couldn't source. That's certainly dedication there, folks. Mel has since sold his very accurate Twister replica Ram to the Rods and Bods Movie Car Museum, located in Denver, Colorado, if you want to go check it out there. Another place you could go out and see some more great fan-built Twister Ram replicas is at the annual Twister event gathering, located in the actual real screen-used town of Waukeeta, Oklahoma. This is also the home of the famous Twister Museum, which contains several screen-used props and other memorabilia from when that scene of the movie was filmed there back in the summer of '95. To keep up on local Twister-related events and exhibits, make sure to check them out on their Facebook group page named Twister the Movie Museum. Fact number 10. Taking a look into what the scale model world has to offer, oddly, despite the film's massive popularity, there weren't any official Twister merchandise Ram truck models released. However, there are a few ways you can go if you are after a similar model that you can turn into a replica if you want. Probably the highest quality option available would be basing a replica on this 1/18th scale die-cast 2nd gen Dodge Ram 2500 V10 from Ertl. These are out of retail circulation now, but you can usually find one on eBay for around the $100 mark. There are also some decently detailed 1/64th scale die-cast 90s Ram trucks out there as well from Johnny Lightning. It would be pretty cool to see a small-scale replica Twister Ram based on one of these too. Another way to go would be sourcing one of the many second-generation Dodge Ram plastic model kits of various configurations released over the years, although none of these are on the current retail market anymore, so you'll again have to browse eBay to find some candidates if you want to build your own custom 1/24 scale Twister Ram replica, like this nicely done one here. And for those of you who haven't seen it yet, I also have my own diecast car channel named Show and Tell Diecast that I display and detail my diecast models that I add videos to also. I will include a link to the diecast channel in the video description below for those interested. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below.